today we're gonna get dirty. As you saw, hopefully I've got all my PPE ready. Had to buy a new mask. Yeah, I'm excited about that because my old one was real janky and falling apart. But today we are going to be expanding the hole that I made upstairs in the plaster where the plaster was failing. The keying had come undone. I need to straighten the lines out because when I cut it out, I didn't do a very good job, but I'm gonna straighten the lines so I can fit a nice rectangular piece of drywall in there. We might start mudding some of that, we'll see. And then we're gonna go downstairs. I don't think I've shown yet, but there's a whole other apartment downstairs that needs to be done. And it's actually in worse shape than this. When I was originally doing the walkthrough, thinking about what needed to be done, this was going to be the fast one to turn over. Yeah, you'll get a little view of that. And we'll be down there today taking out part of a wall because I had a plumbing company come and they indicated that I would need to make a hole for them basically in the kitchen so that they could get the stack out and get parts of the new stack in. So yeah, always looking forward to demoing exterior walls. All right, coming up next, you are going to watch me do an absolutely terrible job cutting drywall. I wasn't going to put anything like this in front of it, but I did such a bad job, and anyone who's ever cut drywall before is just going to close the video in disgust. So for the record, this is the only knife that I have today. Unfortunately, my razor knives always go home in my pocket, so I just have my pocket knife now. And yeah, I left them at home. So this does not cut very well, does not cut drywall very well. So that is the reason why I'm struggling. It's not normally like this, I promise. All right, hopefully you can hear me. I've got my respirator on. Not too bad. There's some areas where, you know, obviously it takes some work, but for the most part, it's pretty even. So, yeah, pretty happy with that so far, especially given the terrible cutting job I did. while I was looking for a broom and dustpan, I found my razor knife. You know what? The table didn't fail me on this one, guys. I failed the table. It was on the floor in one of the rooms, just sitting there, waiting for me to eventually find it, but if I put it on the table, right? Yeah. All right. So part I've been dreading, going downstairs and taking out a part of the wall so they can pull out the portion of the stack that's in the downstairs apartment. And just to kind of level set or to orient you, the stack is right about here in this apartment, in the upstairs apartment. This is the second floor, and it's actually pushed back in the wall. You've seen that before. So they can cut from the attic, take pieces out. They can cut from here and take pieces out. The junction where all the lines went into is right down there on the floor. So I need to go downstairs and open up the wall so that they can take those pieces out and feed in the new Schedule 40 PVC lines. So I'm gonna bring it down with me. So we're in the kitchen. This is partly in response to folks commenting on the funky layout of this house. So these are the stairs that go downstairs to the first floor apartment. The funny thing about this is, I think maybe they tried to make it a single family at some point. So there's this weird little door here. But like I said earlier, I think I said I've been using this to store a lot of my trash. But this is the downstairs kitchen. And I do think, yeah, there's some lights in here, but they don't really work. So this is what we're gonna get into now. And unfortunately, you can see there's some electrical in there. There's a joint here. I think this is, I don't know what that is. You know, I've got the trim on that door here. Yeah, not looking forward to any of this, but yeah, I don't have much choice. So actually, I do have a choice. Let me just show you what the other choice is. So the other choice is breaking into it out here. And given the two and not having a good sense of what's in here, I'm gonna go on the inside. Plan is to take some of this trim off, take the trim down there off. That joint right there, I'm guessing this is some sort of, yeah, this is some sort of sheet good something. So we're gonna find plaster in there, I assume. Yeah, let's get to it. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. I thought I was gonna run into a bunch of insulation I was gonna have to clean up and whatever else, but yeah, there's none in there. All right, so that went a lot better than I thought it was going to, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't even have that much of a mess of materials. All right. The thing I'm always worried about when I open up an exterior wall like that, or ceilings are the worst, is insulation and just stuff falling down all over the place and getting all gritty and all that. I don't like that. But yeah, like I said, I'm pleasantly surprised. Not by the fact there's no insulation in the walls, but that I don't have to deal with it. And you know, once we button this back up, I will insulate and I will, you know, make sure that these water lines, well, actually, I'm going to replace these water lines. And I don't know if I'm going to have the plumber do it or I'm going to do it myself yet, but I'm going to replace those and run just a single contiguous piece of PEX up so that you know, on the off chance it does freeze, with no joints, the PEX should expand pretty well and I shouldn't have to worry about it.